really quick, one thing that I did notice that I peeped that nobody else noticed was the fact that Premier Boxing Champions and Showtime have 2 fight dates slated for December 1st, okay? And also December 2nd was supposed to be Manny Pacquiao's return to Malaysia. I don't think that's going to happen, all right? But we back with the Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time with Gervonta Tank Davis and Abner Mares. Supposed to return December 1st. And then there was a rumor saying they won't return on the Wilder and Fury card. One may think that PBC is going to do a prelim card. They're going to do a prelim card of Adonis, Stevenson, and Gvozdyk, I believe. This is just speculation. They will do a prelim card to the actual pay-per-view event, okay? So you might have a main event if PBC picks up, which I think they won the purse bid for Adonis, Stevenson, Alexander Gvozdyk, okay? You might have Hurd, Thurman return on the pay-per-view card. You might have it on this prelim card in Canada, you know, or Gervonta Tank Davis. You got a lot of different fights that can happen. You know, you might have a prelim card with Stevenson and Gvozdyk, okay, from Canada. You might have some of these undercard fights floating around on both of these cards. You know, and I'm pretty sure Tank and Mares, and I don't care what that rumor says, is going to fall in at the Staples Center. That's where they wanted that fight at, okay? But the other fight cards, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Because they have another fight date on PBC with Gvozdyk and Stevenson, unless they plan on moving that fight date, which is the purse bid, supposed to be December 1st. So you're going to have two fight dates on that date now, okay? You know, Fury Wilder and Gvozdyk and Stevenson. And you might see Gvozdyk and Stevenson on FS1 or Fox prelim card, okay? And then you're going to see some of these fights on that prelim card, and then you're going to see some fights on the pay-per-view card. So it's going to be interesting to see how Showtime and PBC deals with this situation. I think it's great for boxing. It'll be awesome, okay, if they can get Floyd fight in Japan, you know, on that date as well, okay? Maybe versus Zabjud or whoever. You get Floyd fight in Japan on there, okay, or maybe versus Lamont Peterson. It's another name that I could think of. I'm not saying I know anything special, but you can get that fight in Japan then, and you can make it an all-day event like me and Blue Blood Sports are talking on World Breaker Tuesday chat, okay? You can do Floyd sometime in the morning, okay, or whatever, however it work in Japan. You can have them come on around, 12, 1, 2. Then you can do a PBC stream where you might have some interviews with some fighters, or you show some old PBC fights and the fans react who won or whatever. Then you can fall into the Stevenson Gvozdyk card, okay? Then you can fall into the pay-per-view card. It could be an all-day PBC event. And I think it'll be a beautiful thing. But we was talking about a prelim card possibly with Chris Arreola and Luis Ortiz, or Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz. They can get him on there with a few fights on there. But they might have something else cooking, okay? They have 2 fight dates on there. Stevenson and Gvozdyk is going to be on PBC. They won the purse bid, okay? Yvonne Michaels from GYM Promotions. And then you got Wilder and Fury right here. That's going to be later that night. So you might see a jam-packed December 1st for boxing, okay? And, and I just want to give people a heads up because I don't know a lot of people knew that Stevenson and Gvozdyk fell on December 1st, okay? I chopped it up with his coach, Sugar Hill, the nephew of Emmanuel Stewart, about that fight. I had an interview on there from a couple months ago, and I think I might have another interview with him coming up at the end of October. So if you're interested in the interviews with Sugar Hill and some other coaches, I got some interviews coming up with some of the coaches and trainers. He's the head trainer over there at Kronk. I try to get with Jonathan Banks and get an interview with him as well. I only really want to interview older fighters or veteran fighters and coaches, okay? So this is just some food for thought real quick for you guys to be prepared for a jam-packed December 1st for boxing. And, yeah, it's going to get very, very interesting out here, man. And I think PBC is definitely a blessing that's not disguised anymore. A lot of people throw rocks and stones at it. They hate on it, but secretly they like it, okay? A lot of boxing fans and a lot of fans and people in general in this world hate to admit they was wrong. They hate to say, okay, I was wrong, and woo, woo, woo. They can't stomach it, man, okay? I don't have a problem saying when I'm wrong and manning up and admitting I was wrong. It's not an issue, but for people out here, they tend not to give credit where credit is due, okay? And if Wilder goes on to beat Fury and goes on to beat Joshua, he won't be credited. They're going to try to discredit the fight somehow, some way, and say he didn't beat this guy. Same thing for a lot of other fighters. Same thing for Stevenson. Oh, Gvozdyk only had this fight, but you just told me Gvozdyk was going to stump Stevenson. Just the way the cookie crumbles for certain fighters. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. I definitely appreciate everybody for checking us out. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is in the description. You go back to go live. Shout out to the Super Chats and all the brothers that donate to them. Shout out to the brother Black Fight Fan TV, okay? He working Trill Boxing Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday at Black Fight Fan TV. Go check it out. We gone.